Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our fifth session of the business coaching class. It is my belief that for the last four sessions you have found your place in the marketplace. And it's my joy, even when I read your responses from the assignments you do, I believe you're taking the class seriously. Today we want to get into the subject of the skills that you must have as a business person. Before we get into that, I have a scripture to share with you. In the book of Samuel, chapter number 16, verse 14 to 23, a story is told about King Saul having been possessed by evil spirits. And he was looking for a skilled person to help relieve him of this predicament he found himself into. And in verse 18, somebody recommended a young man by the name David. And in 18 it says, one of the servants answered, "For I have seen a son of Jesse, a Bethlehemite, who knows how to play the harp. He is a brave man, he is a warrior, he speaks well, he is a fine-looking man, and the Lord is with him." Every day there is a need for skilled persons in this market. And what distinguishes each one of us and the ideas we have is the uniqueness of your skills to compete in this space. David is being brought to the king to do one thing, to play the harp to relieve him of his predicament. What kind of skills do you have that distinguishes you from any other person in your market? Today, as we look into these skills, there are almost 5 or 6 skills that you should not miss if you are going to succeed in your business. Someone said that every young or old person must have access to knowledge and skills to participate in the evolving economy. Number one skill that you must have is financial management skill, which I will talk much about in the next session. But it's a basic skill that you must have, distinguishing between your personal finances and business finances. Being able to see errors, because employees have become very cunning. It is difficult to know when they took it from you as the founder and the owner of the business. Skill set number 2 is what I call sales, marketing, and customer service skill. Sometimes customers just want to hear from the owner of the business. They want to hear from the boss. And you will be required to handle them at your own level. You cannot leave some issues to the people you have employed. Skill number 3 is leadership. You will need to lead. Some of you say that we are not born to be leaders, but it will be required of you to lead the process of recruiting people who will carry your vision to the next level. And when time comes, you will also be required to have the capacity as a leader to terminate their employment. Number 4, you'll be required to have what we call negotiation and networking skills. Many people are happy to hear that we have received a tender to run around. Defending tenders require that you have negotiation skills. You are able to convince the panel that I am capable, I have the skill, and I can do this job. Networking, on the other hand, requires that every single time you get out there and make new friends, widen your networks, for it is said, your network is your net worth. Skill number 5 is project management. If today you are given an opportunity to deliver on a certain amount of supply or deliver products or deliver services, it is a project in its own that requires understanding the scope, understanding the timelines, and also managing resources that come along with the project. And lastly, you'll require problem-solving skills. Not every person understands how to solve problems. Problems might emanate from within your team. Problems might be caused by your suppliers, or problems might be caused by the same client. Clients sometimes are difficult, and you will be required to have the skill to handle that problem without losing that client. And therefore, it is required of you to constantly hone your skill, build yourself in a way that people will talk about you like they did in our opening scripture. They say that we have seen a son of Jesse who knows how to play, is a brave man, is a warrior, he speaks well, he is fine looking, and the Lord is with him. You must be known for what you know. The skill that people look at you and say, if it is this, I will call so and so. If it is this, I will call so and so. It is the skill that will distinguish you in the market. It is your skills that will set you above the rest. It is your skill that will bring you before great people. And it is written in the book of Proverbs that a man's gift will make room for him and bring him before great people. And I thank you for this opportunity as we keep moving forward. Build on the skills that you do not have and make sure your idea succeeds, not based on the skills you do not have, but because you worked on them and you succeeded.